Welcome to Shed NC Jam Training Center where success begins. At Shed NC Jam Training Center, we provide students with the right knowledge, strategies, and confidence to excel in Jam and gain admission into their dream university, polytechnic, as the case may be. Join our community of winners today and let's make your academic journey a success story. Together, we make impact at Shed NC Jam Training Center. Our topic for discussion today is acid, base, and salt. At the end of the lesson, it should be said that you know the meaning of an acid, the properties of acid, example of acid, and also the meaning of base, example of a base, and also the properties of base. And lastly, the meaning of salt, example of salt, types of salt, and also the pH scale in summary of both of them. Let's dive in. Acid. An acid is a substance that produces hydrogen ion in aqueous solution, or it can be said that an acid turns blue litmus paper red. If you have a liquid and you don't know whether it's an acid or a base, how do you know? Is to pick a blue litmus paper, dip it into that liquid or substance. If it turns to red, it means that substance is an acid without you dipping your hand into that liquid. Examples of common acid. Number 1, hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, nitric acid, HNO3, ethanoic acid, CH3COOH. All these are examples of common acid. Furthermore, we discuss on the properties of acid. 1, have sour taste. So once you test it, it have a sour nature. 2, turn blue litmus red. Once you dip litmus paper into that substance, it will now turn it from blue to become red. It means that substance is regarded to as an acid. 3, react with metal to produce hydrogen gas. 4, neutralize base to form salt and water. 5th, have pH less than 7. So when the pH scale is less than 7, it means that is an acid. Example reaction. If we have hydrochloric acid, we now add sodium hydroxide. The end of it, we will now have sodium chloride plus hydrogen oxide, that's water, H2O. We move to the next aspect, which is base. A base is a substance that produces hydroxide ion in aqueous solution, or it turns red litmus paper blue. That is to say, if you have a substance on this scenario now, you now dip a red litmus paper. At the end of it, it will now become blue. It means this substance is regarded to as a base, not an acid. Also, an alkalis are base that are soluble in water. They dissolve in water. Example of base. Number 1, we have sodium hydroxide, NaOH. We have potassium hydroxide, KOH. We have calcium hydroxide, CaOH2, but take note in bracket. Then we have ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. These are example of base. Furthermore, we will discuss on the properties of base. Number 1, taste bitter. Number 2, feel slippery, soapy. Number 3, turn red litmus blue. Number 4, neutralize acid. Number 5, have pH greater than 7. Take note, on acid it is less than 7, but once it is above 7, it becomes a base. Last aspect we'll now discuss on salt. A salt is formed when an acid reacts with base, neutralization, so to say. So when you bring an acid and a base, once they react, they give us what? The byproduct is regarded as the salt. Example of salt. Number 1, sodium chloride, NaCl. Number 2, potassium nitrate, KNO3. Number 3, ammonium sulfate, NH4 in bracket 2, SO4. Number 4, calcium carbonate, CaCO3. These are example of salt. Take note of this and don't forget it that once you see this substance, they are regarded as salt. Let's go further to types of the salt now. Number 1, we have the normal salt, all replaceable with hydrogen removed. Example is sodium chloride. Number 2, acidic salt, not all hydrogen replaced. In the process of the reaction, some hydrogen are still what in the reaction, they are not removed totally. This type of salt is regarded as acidic salt. It's not helpful for someone to take it. Example is the NHSO4. Take note, once you see this NHSO4, it's an acidic salt. Number 3, we have the basic salt. It contains the hydroxide ion. This is now a basic salt. Example, we can have the magnesium hydroxide chloride, that is MgOHCl. This is an example of a basic salt. In conclusion, we'll now discuss on the pH scale. How do I know that this is an acid, this is a base? And to differentiate this, we now have the scale of it. If it read from 0 to 3, it means it is a strong acid, while from 4 to 6, it is a weak acid. Once it is 7 under your scale, it's neutral. Once it now progressed from 8 to 10, it's a weak base. Once it now move further from 11 to 14, it is a strong base. So these are the scales reading which we use in order to differentiate between an acid and a base. A pure water has a pH of 7. It means it is neutral, neither an acid or a base. Thank you for watching. We hope you have learned something new that will bring you closer to your success in your JAMB exam. At Shed NC JAMB Training Center, we are committed to guiding you every step of the way until you achieve your dream score. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and our WhatsApp platform, Telegram, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our tips and tutorial. If you have any question or you want us to cover any topic, please drop it on the comments. We'll be glad to help. Remember, your success is our priority. See you in the next video and keep preparing smart. Together we make impact at Shed NC JAMB Training Center.